Here we go, guys. See you at halftime.
All right, let's go.
I know a lot of kids was working with TPS and doing it for 18 and 16 years in each sport. So, I mean, a lot of people know me. I cannot go too many places and nobody knows me. Everybody on my football crew, they's like, who you gonna know today? You know, as you hear a guy, and we went to Hicksville, and a guy said, hey, Jeff, Hicksville. So, you know, I'm like, yeah, everybody knows me, and they call me the mayor and everything. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Stay here.
I had a close friend named Eddie Norris. Me and him started AAU together in Toledo, basketball. And he kept on saying, man, you got to do this, you got to do this. You active, you like to talk to the kids. And that's going back to what I said, talk to the kids. So what happens is he gets me into football, and I did 18 years with football, and then he talked me into doing basketball. And I had a couple guys that put me under their wings once I got there because Eddie was busy still doing basketball. So, you know, people like Ralph Green, Daryl Phillips, and one of the ones that really took me under his wings is really should be a Hall of Famer in Northwest Ohio is Kashif Phillips. He's a real, he mentored me to everything, and then his brother took over, and then Ralph helped me out. So I'm molded. I'm molded.
White, 34 here, shooting 2.
The difficult part is family. You know, I'm from beginning of football to the end of basketball. My wife is on the same page as me. Your wife got to be on the same page, and I bless her because she's been still with me with this for a long time, and I mean, that's my most important thing.
Black, 20, both hands. Sub, let's roll.
I don't even think about the money really, you know, because it's going to take care of itself right there, and I just love to do it. It gets me out the house. Be with the fellas, you know. Them are long nights when you got a game and somewhere at 7:30 you got to leave maybe an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours earlier. So you with that guy in the car that long during the game and on the way home. So you get a lot of talking in, and you talk about basketball, and we talk about the kids and everything.
On the arm, count it, you.
I always said the coaches need to come to our the opening meeting that we have before the season. It's like a state meeting when new rules come out, new things come out. And that's the time when you can just ask a lot of questions, and it might help them. Now, on the coaching side, I've been coaching for a little bit, but yeah, I get it. Some of these guys need to understand the intensity that the coaches are going through. They got to deal with the kids, then they got to deal with the game, then they got to deal with us. So, I mean, they got a lot dealing over there, and that's when you communicate with them. Say, hey, man, I've been talking to Jeremy all night. Hey, Jeremy, I think it was one time where I said, hey, Jeremy, you're too good of a guy to be saying that.
You're too nice of a guy to be saying that. I know. Come on, Jeremy.
You know, he said something, and he's a good guy. And I said, come on, Jeremy, man, don't do that. So, you know, you get a good rapport with these guys, and they tend to lean back. They still got to do their job and stay on you. Because if a coach doesn't stay on you, you out there doing whatever you want. If the coach is on you, now you know you got to you got to step it up. Hey, we're just normal people. We got regular jobs. We come over here and we try to do the right thing. Now, are we perfect? Absolutely not. Is anything else? Nobody's perfect. And we make mistakes, but we continue to do it and do it the next day and keep our head up. So, you know, it is what it is at that point.
Stars in Stripes is brought to you by Midas, where you'll find the expertise you need to take care of your car. From brakes to tires to oil and everything else. Trust the Midas touch.